Hi guys, I'm Ryan from Ryan Recovers, and today I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about why I cut out junk food for a month and what happened to me when I did it. So first things first, of course, people are probably going to wonder if I lost weight by cutting out junk food, and of course I did.
I cut out junk food for a month.
You're exciting, boy, come find me. Your eyes told me, girl, come ride me. Fuck that feeling, boy.
I went from looking like this to looking like this, and that is 4.3 kilograms of difference. That is without changing what kind of calories I was eating, without changing the amount I was drinking, without exercising, because I wasn't exercising at the time. So yeah, that's quite a big difference for somebody who wasn't exercising, who was still eating like the same amount of calories. I guess the only difference is the fact that I wasn't eating junk food, and I guess that means that there was just less fat in my diet, that there was more, I guess, healthier kind of foods implemented, because instead of eating things like crisps or chocolates, I was eating things like strawberries and cucumber. So I think that played a big part in it. And I guess, like I say, like, I didn't change my calorie intake, but I probably did, like, somehow. Like, I was still eating at the same time, eating the same amount, but because I was eating fruit and veg, I guess it was probably lower calorie. But as I said, I was not counting my calories. This was all just from cutting out that one group of foods, which I never suggest that you do, but that is what I did. And from doing it, I think I also largely learned that you shouldn't cut out an entire group of foods, but it might be a good idea just to cut down on them. So now that January is over, I have decided that I just get one piece of junk food a day, or maybe just like have one day of the week where I can eat some junk food. But it shouldn't be a big part of my everyday diet, because it's not good for you. And, you know, it did make me feel worse. So another thing is that I did tone up a fair amount. I didn't tone up a ton, but like I was definitely more toned now than I was then. Another thing that I noticed is my nails are so much stronger. Like they've got chipped nail polish all over them at the moment, but like they are like long, they're strong, they don't break very easily. They're just so much better than they were, whereas before, like, they were stubby and short, and then like if they did grow to this length, they would just snap off immediately. So definitely stronger nails. Another thing I noticed is I had a huge peak in energy when I started cutting out junk food. For the first kind of week, I felt like maybe my energy was a bit lower, but after that it like sprung straight back up again, and I was able to feel more alert. I was able to like walk more, I was able to get more done, I was more focused. So that was also a huge improvement on my life. I do still get cravings for junk food, which is one of the reasons why I say that I want to still have it in my diet, but I don't get as much craving as I did before. Right at the start, when I cut out the junk food in the first week, I was still craving like massively. I was like, oh my god, I just really want to eat some chocolate right now. But then like after a week, it kind of died down, and it was only every like once in a while I'd be like, oh, I wish I had like a chocolate bar or something. And now I'm trying to like honor my cravings a little bit, but not as much as I was before. You know, I'm not going to sit here binging on like chocolate and crisps, but I will honor my cravings slightly more. I let my have a little bit of junk food each day, or maybe once a week, because it's all about balance. Another thing I noticed is my skin is so much clearer than it was at the start of this diet change. So I'm really happy about that. And another thing is that my digestion is just so much better. Like, I was going to bed each night with stomach aches and having to use a hot water bottle because I felt so unwell after eating, like, at the end of the day. And I used to get chronic acid reflux. That meant that I have to currently take medication for it because it is so bad, because it scars my throat. Whereas when I cut out junk food, like, everything, it didn't get perfect. It didn't just go away overnight, but it did get so much better. Like, not to be TMI, but it's just, you know, a better flow. And I do have significantly less acid reflux. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it. But it's definitely something that you should give a try at some point. Just try not having junk food for like a week or a month, however long, and just see what different effects it has on your body. I'm sure there's some kind of scientific explanations for all the things I'm saying, you know, sugar, fat, all of that. But just trust it. And that is why, as I say, I'm gonna from now on just cut down a little bit, not eat as much junk food, but still keep it in my diet because it still tastes good. So yeah, that's all I came here to say. Bye!